It's week 7 of my new baking series where I bake up all the gluten-free goodies from my novel A Daisy in Lily's Valley while talking about the story. This week I tackled Irish scones. Now, I was really hoping to get some rise out of these scones because every time I've tried them in the past, they've come out flat. I even turned to a gluten-free specific recipe book that looked promising, but still I managed to somehow bake 12 flat scones. Whoops. Honestly, I blame myself. I not only have a tendency to flatten both biscuits and scones a bit too much prior to cutting them, but I also forgot that in gluten-free baking specifically, when apple cider vinegar is used in combination with rising agents such as baking powder or baking soda, you've got to move fast and get your baked goods into the oven before the chemical reaction exhausts itself. I might not have done that. My bad. Regardless, this recipe was so quick and easy to put together, I'm certain I will perfect it in no time. Funnily enough, this chapter was actually the last one I wrote for this story. I hadn't even written it by the time I sent out my draft to beta readers, but I'm so glad that I added it in as I believe it lends so much more depth to the characters, especially Geraldine, who my beta readers rightfully pointed out felt a little bit like a cartoon villain at the start. But by adding in this particular chapter, I believe it plants the seeds in both Emiliana's and the reader's minds as to why Geraldine is the way that she is, transforming her from a cartoon villain into a real-life person with depth and layers. And even though these scones wound up a bit more flat than I had wanted, slathered in salted Irish butter, they melted in the mouth and became a true luxury to behold.